مرحبا يا شباب, welcome back to my channel and أهلا وسهلا for the new ones. If you are new to this channel, my name is Maha. I'm your Arabic teacher for the past 10 years. Welcome. Thank you for finding this channel and please subscribe for more fun videos learning Arabic standard and Palestinian dialect. Today's lesson is going to be in the Palestinian spoken dialect. The Palestinian dialect is not only one dialect, it's a dialect spoken in 4 countries: Palestine, Lebanon, Syria and Jordan, and this dialect is called Shami Levantine dialect. Today I'm going to teach you the different ways to describe beauty in the Palestinian dialect. You know, we Arabs are very rich in using our language. Arabic in general is very rich, it has a lot of synonyms. And in the dialect, in the Palestinian dialect in particular, we love to use different expressions to convey different meanings. One of these subjects is how we describe beauty. We don't use the simple adjective beautiful like hello or jamil. We use a lot of different ways and expressions that are so fun and so much used that I'm going to list to you in this video. So I hope you stay with us and learn some new expressions and get to understand your Palestinian friends better. Let's get started. Before we get started, I would like to remind you that I'm holding a Palestinian dialect course in the Holy Land. I've been holding these classes for the past 7-8 years, and every time I bring international students to my country to learn the language and the dialect with me, to tour the country and to make lifetime friends. It's an unforgettable experience that I wish to have myself, and I wish that all my students can have the ability to be part of. So this is the last call because places are filling up for the completion of the group for this year. I'm going also to take you to Jerusalem, the Dead Sea, Jericho, oldest city in the world, and around the West Bank and Bethlehem. So this all the information that you need in order to be part of the Palestinian beginner dialect class or in the link that I'm leaving you here in the description. Without further ado, let's get started with this beautiful, rich lesson. So, when we want to describe something that is beautiful in Palestinian Arabic or Shami Arabic in general, we have the adjective hello. Hello simply translates to beautiful or sweet, yeah, but we describe it to describe aesthetical beauty, yeah, beauty of a person, beauty of a thing, beauty of a year, beauty in general. This is beautiful, he is beautiful, the lesson is beautiful, the day is beautiful, the plane, the ride is beautiful, the car ride is beautiful. Anything that is beautiful in Palestinian Arabic we use hello. But again, I told you Arabic and Palestinian Arabic in particular is a very rich language, so you would rarely hear people saying simply hello. Sometimes if it's very hello, very beautiful, we say hello كتير. We add the كتير, which means a lot or very hello. Hello كتير. But what are the other ways to say hello? We use one adjective that I love a lot. It's not an adjective actually, it's a verb, but we use this word بجنن. بجنن. بجنن comes from the adjective مجنون. مجنون means crazy, loco, pazzo, crazy, مجنون, nuts, crazy. I was thinking about German. Oh my God, I forgot my German. Forgive me, not forget me, forgive me, I forgot. Verrückt, maybe خلاص, all the languages are coming. Loco, now I'm concentrating on Spanish and I'm learning loco. So majnoon means loco. What does majnoon have to do with beautiful? We use this verb بجنن taken out of the word majnoon, which means crazy, in order to convey the verb. It means it makes you majnoon. بجنن means it makes you majnoon, it makes you crazy. So in order to describe something that's super beautiful, imagine my sister tells me, oh, how is this fustan, how is this dress? If it's beautiful, yeah, if it's nice, I tell her hello. If it's then I tell her hello كتير. But if it's so beautiful, so if you want to convey beauty to the maximum, I tell her, الفستان بجنن. So learn this expression, بجنن, that it's a verb, and learn that it can be conjugated with different things. If it's something feminine that is بجنن, we say بتجنن. Oh, my dad bought a new سيارة, a new car. I tell him, wow, السيارة بتجنن يابا, بتجنن. My students love the lesson, the dars. They tell me, oh, الدرس بيجنن, because الدرس is masculine. So بيجنن, super beautiful. بتجنن, super beautiful for feminine object. Again, this is a verb, guys, that literally means makes you majnoon, makes you crazy, but we tend to slowly forget about the literal meaning. When we want to describe beauty, we say bijannin. That's the maximum of bijannin. Like bijannin, we have these synonyms. We have bihbil. Bihbil, it makes you ahbal. Like majnoon, crazy, we have also ahbal. Ahbal means out of your mind. So it's a synonym for crazy, out of your mind. So if something bihbil, it makes you go out of your mind. So very similar. Actually, it's a 100% synonym to bijannin that I taught you before. We say bihbil. How is the dress? Bihbil. How is the sayyara, the car? بتهبل. Remember, it's a verb. We need to conjugate it according to masculine, feminine, plural, etc. So السيارة بتهبل and الفستان, the dress, بهبل. What about the dars, the lesson? بهبل. What is the meaning of بهبل? Makes you nuts. Makes you go out of your mind. Yeah, makes you go out of your mind, which means makes you crazy, which literally means when we say بهبل, the adjective beautiful. The maximum level of beauty you want to say, that's بجنن and that's بهبل. We have so many synonyms to this that I'm going to list to you, and we use all of this. بهبل, بجنن, بيعقد. بيعقد, difficult to pronounce, but we use it a lot. بيعقد, it makes you معقد. معقد means something perplexed, yeah, or nuts. بيعقد, it makes you crazy. From the beauty of it, all these guys, the verbs might not have a positive connotation, but the adjective that we create, or the expression that we create after the verb is positive. It's to describe beauty. Remember, the title of this lesson is how do you describe beauty? How do you say something is so beautiful? You say بجنن, you say بهبل, and you say بيعقد, and I'm trying to give you the meaning behind all of these verbs, yeah, all of these expressions, because بيعقد, it makes you out of your mind, it makes you perplexed. بيعقد. If you're a female, and you are so beautiful, I tell, if she's a female or something that's feminine, and I want to describe her as so beautiful, I say بتعقد. Again, we are repeating the same grammar of the verbs, and you are slowly getting it. This lesson is بيعقد. Again, we have بخوت. بخوت comes from the adjective أخوت. أخوت is exactly like مجنون, like معقد, like أهبل. So if there are synonyms in descriptions or in adjectives, we can create synonyms also in the expression using the verbs. So if بجنن makes you really مجنون, and if بهبل makes you أهبل, crazy, and if بيعقد makes you معقد, out of your mind, so this بخوت makes you أخوت, crazy, out of your mind. So الفستان, the dress, again, بخوت. السيارة بتخوت. And the last one is very used, and I love it a lot because it's a very logical expression that really, it makes sense, and you will like it, and you will use it mostly to describe beauty, which is made of a verb, yeah, and then the word عقل. عقل means your brain, yeah, your brain, your whole mind. Let's say mind, better than brain. So بيطير العقل. بيطير is a verb that comes from the verb طار. طار means to fly. بيطير, it makes your عقل, your mind or your brain, fly, يطير. You know, maybe the word طيارة, طائرة, airplane, because it comes from the verb طار, to fly. So if بيطير, if this thing بيطير your عقل, then it's that beautiful that it blows your mind from beauty. Yeah, and we're not talking again about aesthetical beauty. Yeah, you're not describing just a human being or something that is beautiful. You're describing positiveness in general, something beautiful and positive and good and nice and to maximum levels. Okay, it's not plain handsome or beautiful. No, to the maximum levels. So بيطير العقل. If the car, feminine again, بيطير العقل, do I say بيطير العقل or do I say بتطير العقل? You always put بتطير العقل. Okay, all these variations of verb changes, male and female, I will teach you them in a full lesson. I promise to teach you a full conjugation of verbs, so you understand how Palestinian dialect verbs work, so you can use them better. But now I think this lesson is pretty logical enough and I don't want to make it too long going in depth in the conjugation list and grammar. So these are 5 or 6 different beautiful ways to describe beautiful, to describe beauty. We said hello means beautiful. Hello كتير, very nice, very beautiful. How is your dress? Hello كتير. How was the lesson? Hello كتير. It sounds like a little bit an offense if you say hello كتير, simply beautiful. You have so many words that you can use and you don't use them. Why? Arabic portrays you a sea, a bahr of kalimat, of words and expressions to use. Use them. When do we use them really? In the spoken, in the colloquial language. يعني if somebody tells you hello, hello, it means nice, so. But if he tells you بجنن, بجنن. بعقد, بعقد. بهبل, makes you أهبل. بسطل, makes you أسطل, makes you subtle. And بطير العقل, blows your عقل away, flies your عقل, then it's so beautiful you really cannot explain it with just simply one word. Alright, I hope you liked this lesson and you like lessons like this. I hope you will learn these words. I put them in Arabic, I put them in Latin letters. So for you to learn them, this is the colloquial Palestinian Arabic dialect spoken in these 4 countries in the Sham area, but understood by the majority and maybe sometimes also used by the majority of other Arabs in other different Arabic dialects. So use them, learn them. This is the way to describe beauty. I hope you will have only beautiful things to describe. And I hope that you will leave me a comment saying how beautiful this lesson was. Don't tell me hello, I'll be offended. I hope it was بجنن, بسطل, بعقد, بهبل and بطير العقل for you. See you in a following Arabic lesson with me, Maha. Kiss you and مع السلامة.